Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by Dave. Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Split backs here. Here's the give off the left side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Using his legs, it's Cook. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Hand off from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Makes a connection. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Quick strike complete.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. And that one's way too far for everybody. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Motion from the offense. From the gun, the running back has it.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting...
Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Yeah, and listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They had to kick a field goal on their first drive. They really need to punch it in the end zone on this one on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, any way against just about any opponent.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford! That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick-6. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
A first down run on the doorstep. Moving toward the end zone and fumble! How in the world did the offense retain possession? Give to the big fullback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
TCU.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start in the second. On the move, it's Payne. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass, it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The inside handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The run to the left. Bulldozes him. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
That makes the score Stanford 20, TCU 10.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Quick handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. To the air, it's Daniels. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manor. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action fake at all.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll leave it with him. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the run, it's Cook. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using the quick game. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The aerial assault continues. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
On 3rd down, going up top. Intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
We've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but...
And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Coming after it. He's got his man, makes the grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He's got it down the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Palo Alto as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Unloads quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Dropping back, it's Hoover. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Makes him talk to the hand. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll let it go to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Holds and fires complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, TCU! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Minnesota delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Minneapolis for some time. And if this team's not careful, it could become a football school again like it was back in the 1930s and 40s. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Line getting set on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Caught near the sideline, it's Richardson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
At the 33-yard line. 2nd down.
On the ground, it's Payne. And the Horned Frogs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the single back.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to pass, it's Hoover. Snags it over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it again. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Off the play fake on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. The back goes in motion. To throw, it's Hoover. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
2nd down.
The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. Delivers to contact. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Now 2nd and 10. Give to the single back. Smashes through. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looking for space, it's Payne. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Unloads it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The give to the tailback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Trying to find his man on first down. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And you found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sideline, it's Payne. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, you got to wonder if the pressure got to the kicker. 4th quarter, down by 3, just did not get all of it. That's one he'd like to have back.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And there was nowhere to to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for it all. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line and up.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Power football with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Number 11 with the catch in the end zone.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker out for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deeks had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And here comes the punt team.
Number 37 in punt formation to kick it away.
Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Give to the running back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Hoover. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Oh, my goodness. What you couldn't do. Make this mistake late in the ballgame. Now, your defense better go bail you out and make a play because that was a critical turnover.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Iomanner. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.